in monetary term. You can, if such people or such company have money in banks, I don't know, you can garnishate proceedings. What they call garnishing proceedings in court. That is, you can summon the bank who are the bankers to those companies who are wicked, to disclose how much it made out of that proceed, as a proceed rather, of the infringement. You have the right, if you claim the right, you can claim that right to be given all the proceeds. Because it's your intellectual property.
Okay. So now my next question will be, how can businesses and individuals protect their intellectual property from unauthorized use? How can they protect it?
For every trademark or for every intellectual property, even music, artwork, movies, at the end of it, they will put C inside the sex to start with. That shows that their copyright is protected. We are not allowed to inflict without the permission. Even song music, using people's music as soundtracks without their permission is an affiliate. It is their intellectual. So at the end of the music or musical video or whatever it is, there must be one that all the rights of the owners is protected, and then before you can use it, the most suitable the permission of the owner of the work for the copyright, the person that hold the copyright. So, and then the right thing to be done, if you want to use anybody's property, intellectual property, is to seek for permission and to put a caveat there that this particular work is not my original work. This background music does not belong to me. There are caveats there. So by the time you put that caveat that you are protected, you must have sought for permission of the owner of the work before you do that, before you remove music at all.
What if you're not able to reach the person and you want to use that person's content?
The world has become very global, simplified in nature. You can just come on Google in it or whatever you stay AI, whatever. You should be able to trace the person. And there's nobody in this our age and time that will believe you that somebody somewhere in UK, son. That's why I communicate. So it's very so it is expected that whoever want to use another person word, if the person is sincere, who will be able to make that. Natural reward, okay. You'll be able to trace the boner. Yes.
So now let's come to the role the Nigerian government plays in protecting our intellectual property, because the world is a global village now. Everybody's content owns power and why. Now, what is the role of government? Because oftentimes it appears that Nigerian government doesn't seem to bother or care about how the owners of XYZ platform treats us Nigerians who create content for them. Now, what is the role of the Nigerian government to protecting our intellectual property internationally?
There's, I believe the Nigerian Copyright Commission has all the necessary provisions for way of enforcing the rights of Nigerians if it is being infringed on when it comes to intellectual property. Yeah. So it is now the onus is on the owner of the property or the person who holds the copyright to go through the normal channel. I'm very sure that the Nigerian government has the department to interact with the outside world when it comes to the rights of the citizens. So I've never particularly seen a case where a citizen will initiate a legal procedure for the wrong to be right, or for the remedy to be provided for him having his right to be infringed. I've never seen any Nigerian in that position. Maybe you have seen such case, But I have not seen, but I believe so strong though. That's, we cannot really indict our governments like that. Because like every other right, it is within the purview of the citizen to complain. We get to the right agents. In this case now, Nigeria Copyright Commission. So whether internationally, whether locally, anytime you feel like it's your copyright, you feel it upon. So you can make a complaint, you can walk up to them. I believe they will take up the matter.
I have 2 more questions to ask you, and I'm done with you. Okay, so now how has technology impacted intellectual property? Do you think technology has done well, or do you think that there is more that we can do when it comes to technology?
Aspect of technology, I'm not a scientist, but I relate with media. I believe media is an output of the technologies. So I believe we are moving forward from where we were in the years past. But you can do more.
I have a friend who is a movie producer, and when she released that movie, in fact, 1 week to the release, she saw the video. She saw her movie in a private television station they didn't inform her, they didn't even,
No permission.
no permission, nothing. Now, her challenge at the time was where and how can she get an entertainment lawyer that will fight her case? Now, this brings me to ask you,
Yes.
where for creators who don't have an idea of how to go about this, where can they find the lawyer who will fight their battle for them?
Like I said, every lawyer was trained in civil procedure at the law school. But in addition to that, we have area of specialty. And their area of specialty is not cast in stone. It's not something that they just suddenly go into like that. Some people have been in practice in different areas of law. And premise on your bias. So some people have biases in civil litigations. But when we're talking about intellectual property, it's a area of law that's a special area of law. Not everybody did intellectual property in the school. They say, so I did. Some other people, they will have different areas of law that you can do. You can do medical law, you can gender law, you can do different aspects. That's elective courses. However, it depends on the passion. Where can we get? That's the question. You can approach any lawyer. If the lawyer is not in practice in that area of law, he can always get a colleague, sincerely. So, but not everybody really practice intellectual property as a real.
All right, guys. So we have come to the end of this fantastic conversation. You now know how you can protect your intellectual property. I mean, it takes a whole lot to have one. And don't just let it lie like that. Make sure you go to the right authority, the right agency to register your intellectual property. Do not say that IPMC did not bring this to you. Thank you so much for watching. If you're just joining us for the first time, please do well to subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment. We'll see you again next time. Bye.